Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to drop you a little video about something that we are doing this week. So, what is it? Where are we? We are in Brighton. So we've got an Airbnb in Brighton and we're testing out Brighton as a potential place that we might want to settle down at some point in the near-ish future. So that's where we're at. This is where we're at. Pretty sweet little Airbnb there. Who dat? Oh hey hubby.
Hey wifey.
So here we are. It's still weird getting used to that, kind of weird. Yeah, here we are. I'll prop you up. It'll be easier. Here we are in Brighton. As I said, we're trying this out as a potential base for ourselves. So we just wanted to see what Brighton's like. I've been here before. Amar has not been here before, so I wanted to try and see what he's like with, the cold and everything. Obviously, we're here in December, so the UK does not have its best weather in December, but we figured that we'd come down here anyway, in spite of the cold, and yeah, we'd see how the whole place goes. He's looking at me.
I was just going to add to that quickly that one of the good things about being here in December and in the winter is that if we like it now, then it's 99% certain that we're going to like it year round. If we just came here in the summer, we might love it and be absolutely miserable if we moved here. So I'm actually happy we're here in December.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was part of the rationale. That was, we just wanted to come at the worst time of year, and we would know that the best time of year would be exponentially better. So, so far it seems to be very nice. Obviously, we've got a nice little Airbnb going on here. Good spot to relax a little bit after the wedding and see how we get on. And we're just checking Brighton out. So I thought it might be interesting for you guys to hear about the kind of things that we look for in a place when we want to maybe settle down, like what is actually important in a place for digital nomads to be, particularly if it's a place that we're going to spend a lot of time. Obviously, this is not a decision that's motivated by money. If we were motivated by money, we would not be setting up a base in the UK, and Brighton is not exactly the cheapest. It's not quite London prices, but it's not super far off. So, yeah. However, things that we are looking for. So we obviously want a really good community of, not necessarily nomads, because Brighton, I wouldn't say, has nomads, and there's not many places in the UK that have nomads, but certainly lifestyle designers. There's a lot of people in Brighton who would class themselves as lifestyle designers, who want a lot of flexibility in the way that they live and work, and want lots of exciting options in terms of lifestyle. Yes.
Tell them why the UK. No, you tell them.
I'm telling them. I'm trying to tell them. I'm recording a video.
Start with why the UK and then go through the rest of the things that we're looking for.
Amar has decided to interrupt my video to tell me how to record a video. Thank you, Amar. I was about to get into that.
You're going to announce our divorce now.
Yeah. And now announcing my bachelorette pad. No. Yeah, so the reason that we want to be looking into the UK is, well, firstly, we're both fairly against living in the US. The US doesn't seem like a place that either of us particularly want to be based long term for various reasons, including healthcare and the fact that you have to drive around everywhere. Where he's from seems a bit ridiculous for us to live there, as that is Silicon Valley, which is hugely expensive, and there'd be no massive benefit to us living there since we can work anywhere. So the UK seems like a good option for us because we're looking at some point in the near-ish future at starting a family, and Brighton here is about an hour outside London. It's about an hour and a half from my parents, and it's about 20-30 minutes from Gatwick Airport, where we can fly pretty much anywhere and get really, really good flight deals direct to San Francisco, to Amar's parents. We can go all sorts of crazy cheap flights in London, from London to Europe, sorry. Yeah, so that's a really good option. And just in terms of like starting a family, obviously the UK has pretty good healthcare, it's free, and that's kind of what we're thinking for actually starting a family. From then, I can't say that we'd be based somewhere for a huge amount of time. Maybe we'd spend chunks of our year in the place, but in all honesty, we can't see ourselves stopping traveling completely, because that would be crazy. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're looking for. Brighton seems to be a really good option for that, because it's got, yeah, it's close to all those things. The airport is super, super accessible. Important for Amar, there's a lot of entrepreneurial and sort of small business things going on. There's a hell of a lot of co-working spaces here. For me, there's more of the like hippie stuff. There's like a ton of vegan restaurants and like vegan festivals and whatever, which is not essential, but it's a great bonus. There's a lot of sort of yoga classes and dance things and just anything and everything going on, really. You know, there's a really vibrant sort of cultural scene here, which is really, really great. And the other thing is the sea. So for me, it's really, really important to be by the sea, because I've noticed the link between being by the sea and my mental health. And I'd show you here, you won't actually be able to see, but from this window just here, we can see the sea. We can wake up in the morning and drink our, not coffee, because I gave that up for a week.
Sorry.
But our tea, and yeah, look out at the sea. So far, Brighton is seeming to be a really good, promising option, but we'll keep you updated. So yeah, have you ever thought of stopping being a nomad, if you are one? What factors play into to where you'd want to end up? I'd love to hear about why you chose to live where you did. So yeah, drop a comment below, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.